Next week on Emmerdale, old emotions between Dawn and Billy begin resurfacing, leaving their relationship more complicated than ever. But will Joe discover what's really going on? Elsewhere, two different people secretly enter Home Farm with completely separate motives, while Caleb is left disappointed when Cain refuses to back his latest plan. Read on for 10 major spoilers from next week's episodes. You can also take a look at our gallery featuring 18 first-look spoiler pictures. 1. Gabby suddenly collapses. Gabby becomes increasingly focused on eating healthily, but her new lifestyle takes a worrying turn when she suddenly collapses in the kitchen. Dawn finds her unconscious and urges her to visit the surgery to make sure everything is okay. After examining Gabby, Manpreet notices that her blood pressure is slightly lower than normal and recommends taking a pregnancy test to rule out any concerns. 2. Dawn updates Billy. The results confirm that Gabby is not pregnant with Billy's child. Dawn is relieved by the news, but her concern quickly returns when Gabby admits she's thinking about stopping her contraceptive pills as part of her healthier lifestyle. Believing Billy deserves to know, Dawn tells him about Gabby's plans. Gabby feels hurt that Dawn broke her trust, while Joe starts questioning Dawn's motives and wonders whether she still has unresolved feelings for Billy. 3. Billy finds it hard to move on. Dawn discovers a detention notice hidden in Lucas's pocket. Realizing he's been keeping his school troubles a secret, she discusses the situation with Billy, and as they spend time together parenting Lucas, old memories begin to resurface. Overcome with emotion, Billy attempts to kiss Dawn, but she pulls away just as Joe appears. Dawn is left wondering whether Joe witnessed the awkward moment. 4. Joe starts acting suspiciously. Joe organizes a family lunch at the Hyde, inviting Kim, Graham, Dawn, Billy, and Gabby to attend. Graham becomes convinced that Joe has an ulterior motive, but does he already suspect what happened between Dawn and Billy? 5. Joe targets Caleb again. Joe grows frustrated after Caleb interferes with his latest attempt to repair his relationship with Noah. Determined to confront him, Joe heads to the depot, leaving Caleb worried that his illegal counterfeit car parts operation could be exposed. Trying to avoid raising suspicion, Caleb remains friendly towards Joe, but his behavior has the opposite effect. Joe soon asks Graham to keep an eye on Caleb, and Graham secretly photographs activity outside the depot. 6. Steve lands Kev in danger. Kev's shady friend Steve spots what he believes is the perfect opportunity for a burglary and suggests robbing Home Farm. Kev immediately rejects the idea, insisting he has no intention of bringing crime into the village he now calls home. Although Kev focuses on preparing for Lewis's birthday celebrations, Steve refuses to abandon the robbery plan. Could Kev soon find himself caught up in Steve's reckless scheme? 7. Vinny becomes uncomfortable. Kev also faces problems elsewhere, as Vinny appears increasingly uneasy about the growing friendship between Kev and Lewis. Could Vinny's jealousy create even more tension in the weeks ahead? 8. Serena and Steve cross paths. Serena receives a phone call confirming that the USB stick stolen from Home Farm contained nothing useful. Determined to search again, she returns to Home Farm at exactly the same time Steve is carrying out his planned burglary. The pair unexpectedly run into each other before both are forced into hiding when Ross arrives. 9. Cain rejects Caleb's request. As Caleb continues expanding his counterfeit car parts business, he asks Cain to introduce him to trusted contacts within the motor trade. However, Cain refuses to get involved, leaving Caleb to realize he'll have to continue the operation without his brother's support. 10. Cain and Moira remain divided. Cain and Kyle finally put their recent disagreements behind them and begin rebuilding their relationship. While that's encouraging news for them, Moira is disappointed that her own relationship with Cain remains strained, with no sign of reconciliation yet. Emmerdale's Charity is left heartbroken after another devastating setback in her fight against Dr. Todd. Charity Dingle was filled with renewed hope after meeting another woman who claimed to be a victim of Dr. Caitlin Todd in Emmerdale. After D.S. Reed revealed that the CPS had decided to drop the case against Dr. Todd, Charity was left devastated, believing her chance to see the surgeon brought to justice had come to an end. Wanting to support his wife, Mackenzie Boyd suggested to Vanessa Woodfield that they work together to uncover fresh evidence proving Dr. Todd had harmed other people. Their search led Vanessa to the hospital, where she spoke with Jacob Sugden, who had previously been subjected to relentless bullying by Dr. Todd. Together, they met with HR representative Carol. Although Carol couldn't openly discuss Dr. Todd, she discreetly left a document about the surgeon on the printer. Vanessa collected it and tracked down a woman named Helen. When Charity joined them, Helen bravely revealed that she had also been sexually assaulted by Dr. Todd. Believing Helen's testimony could strengthen the case, Charity and Vanessa gently encouraged her to report the abuse to the police, hoping another victim coming forward would improve the chances of a conviction. During today's episode, Helen visited Jacob's fold, where she opened up to Charity about the lasting impact the traumatic experience had on her life. Deep down, Charity hoped Helen would decide to make an official statement to the police. Sadly, Helen admitted she couldn't face reliving the painful memories and wanted to focus on healing and moving on instead. Although disappointed, Charity completely respected Helen's decision. Once Helen had gone, the emotional weight of everything she had endured became too much, and Charity broke down in tears, overwhelmed by the long battle she has faced. Even though the conversation didn't bring the outcome Charity had hoped for, meeting Helen reminded her that she wasn't alone in her experience. With Dr. Todd now avoiding any criminal charges, Charity is left wondering whether she'll ever receive the justice she has been fighting for. Emmerdale star Lucy Pargeter, who has played the bold and outspoken Chaz Dingle since joining the soap in 2002, recently surprised fans with an unexpected Instagram update. The actress shared a picture of an ultrasound scan on her Instagram stories, alongside the caption, "We are expecting triplets," followed by a party popper emoji. However, fans who looked a little closer at the scan may have realized there was more to the story. The exciting announcement wasn't about a human pregnancy at all. Lucy soon revealed that the 3 babies actually belong to her beloved Fluddle, a French bulldog and poodle cross, meaning the actress is preparing to welcome 3 adorable puppies into the family. Back in 2023, Lucy celebrated the arrival of 2 puppies, adding even more furry companions to what she jokingly calls her House of Madness, which she shares with her 3 daughters. Lucy became a mum for the first time in 2005 with the birth of her daughter, Lola. Later, in 2017, she and her partner welcomed twin daughters, Missy and Betsy, following IVF treatment. Sharing photos of her previous puppies on Instagram, Lucy wrote, "2 more additions to the House of Madness. Anything to make my girls smile." Now, those dogs have grown up and are expecting puppies of their own. While Lucy has plenty to celebrate away from the cameras, life has been far less joyful for her Emmerdale character, Chaz Dingle. Chaz was recently caught up in Charity Dingle's break-in at Home Farm as Charity desperately tried to raise money to pay off her blackmailer, the manipulative Dr. Caitlin Todd. She has also been investigating mysterious newcomer Serena Sugden, determined to uncover what secrets she has been hiding. Chaz's son Aaron Dingle became suspicious of Serena after his partner, Robert Sugden, was seriously injured in an accident involving a farm trailer. After secretly taking Serena's phone, Chaz discovered incriminating photos showing Serena had been communicating with Robert's dangerous serial killer brother, John Sugden. Although her on-screen life has been filled with drama, Lucy regularly shares happy family moments with her followers, including photos of her striking back tattoo, her pet bearded dragon Nala, and, of course, her much-loved dogs. Her pet updates are always popular with fans. One follower recently commented, "Gorgeous pup," while another wrote, "Adorable." A third joked, "Too cute. Looks as if he should be sitting at the bar moaning about the price of dog food." Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.